Hi guys, it's been an extraordinary warm day for the time of year today. It's now about 9:15 in the evening. Eurovision Song Festival is on TV, so what better time to take a walk than this, eh? Just going to take a walk and, well, if there's anything interesting, I will share it. As you know, I'm a passionate tracker, and I was on this road and checking out what there was for tracks on the sides, and there was actually some moose activity. Looks like maybe, well, say that was half a day ago, so midday somewhere, maybe. Looking at the way it was dried up, but. Then I noticed a really nice track, and a very puzzling one as well. That is the moose track walking up. It's walking there. I know it's always hard to see, but there it is. Here you see that was a track that came in the other direction. But then the really nice one, and that is this one. Well, it being so deep on that side, he really pushed down with that. And I see that well, because there you have the other one, and that's a pretty deep one as well. And there's almost no indication on a forward motion there, so he turned here and stopped. But there is some damage in the moss. That one also cut under the moss. So yeah, something startled him. I'm trying to see if the camera picks it up. You see the tracks may be better in the distance. If you look up there, you see them, they're at the side of the road. See, they go up. See them actually quite good if you know what you're looking for. So let's follow them a while. Here I see him taking a turn. This one here, you see? That one goes onto the road. Well, the road is really hard surface, but still, you see there. Well, this is quite a long way down. It might look like that there. Then there is some indications there. Same there. And then you see a bedhead track there. Actually sunk in a bit. And then it's going to be rock hard. Then we have it there. And then we see here another strange track here. That is actually an interesting track. The fact that it's dug in so deep there means that he had his head down there quite a lot. And if I look at it and take away this little, you see it's much more deeper on that side. So not only was his head down, he also had his head swung to that side. Now, what surprised me, or maybe not, it's all part in this little story, is that when I looked up, which you absolutely should do, you see, there is this tree here, a little fallen birch, and in it you see this little piece of loose pine. And here on the side you see these small pine trees, and I don't know if you see it, but they're chewed off. I am pretty sure that that little thing which is hanging there will match up with one of these small ones here. So the moose actually did exactly as I anticipated. He stood there, put his head down and to the right to bite off one of these little things. For some reason he left it like a Christmas decoration in this fallen birch. And after that he went through this water and into this kind of brush. What is also very interesting is that all these small pine trees that have been somehow clipped also have these marks on one side only, all on this side. One of them is a very old mark, but the other ones are a bit more fresh, and that is only on one side. Yeah. That is interesting. But it's not only those. That is something else. That's not done by the moose. No. No, that's not done by the moose at all. Because I did find this one. And if you see, this is the one that was hanging in that tree. So that's interesting. I had to revise that story because of the marks on the side of those trees. And I walked up and down here, and all the small trees have that. And looking at this piece that was hanging in the birch, that's been dead quite a while. That's not made at the same time as the track was made. So what I think happened is that these are damaged by either a snowplow or something that did something with the road. In the end of the winter they actually make some kind of ditch so that the snow melts off, and that kind of cuts all of them. And also all the normal pins that are alongside the road to say where the road ends, they are all cut off as well. So I think that this one actually got violently severed from the little tree and flung into that tree. So what does it leave the moose? Well, the moose actually went there and looked at it, because he looked down and he looked a lot to the side there. So I think he was just checking out what this was doing in the tree, just like me, and then went his way. Exciting. That's really important. Just slow down. See, hear, smell more. Right round the corner here there is an hydroelectrical dam, a small one. So it's making the noise a bit. Actually creates the lake system. That's really nice out here. So you hear some kind of noise from the dam, but actually the noise of the stream that is upstream there is much louder. That's the stuff I had to climb down off to get here. This kind of little hill was in the way of the end of the road in the water. It's nice when you get out at any kind of water. You see other types of trees that are, you don't see so often here otherwise, like straight in front of me here. That's an alder. I call it grå alder here. That's the one with the little cones, the brown cones in there. I don't know if the light is really fading for me, so. And I'm trying to keep the camera still while 100 mosquitoes are sucking the blood out of it. My hand, that is. So yeah, that tree is nice. It has some really interesting features. The sap of it, especially the root, the bark and in the root, that is constricting, so it's a bit like a lung. You can make a tincture out of that by cooking it and actually use it to get wounds to close better. A lot of stories about that tree, because when you cut it, it turns red. And there are some cultures around the world that kind of, mark that tree as bad, demonic or something, because it bled. I'm here at a very little creek that goes under the road. And the water comes from a marshland here, and I will show you that in a second, and then goes under here. And when I walk here, you have this really powerful smell. It's a really nice musky smell. There's quite a lot of different things in there. I think a lot of it comes from the actual swamp, a kind of composted kind of smell. But this musky smell is interesting. I usually associate that with beavers, and strange enough that there has been beaver activity in this area for some time. There's a lot of birch trees here, but I kind of thought that was old. I don't see a lot of, or any actually, fresh sign of beaver right here. But still, that smell is here. So. But the whole combination is really nice. My camera is saying that there is low light, and I kind of understand that. See, that water is coming here and goes straight under the road. And then it goes in here. In the tubes. And people living here have actually named this little stream Kvenbecken. And it is from that direction that I'm looking now that the musky smell is coming. A very quite strong smell. And I already walked here, but still this was something I noticed just now on the way back. It didn't register on the way in. That's also pretty interesting. If you have to walk the same way back, just look at it as if you've never been there. I know that's not that easy, but just clear your mind, you can do that. be in the now, and you will see everything anew. Don't think that was working. I tried to film the bat that was flying over here all the time. Here he is again. I really love bats. Right, so I'm back. It's about 11:30. And thank you for joining me on my little walk. And see you all in the next one, guys. Bye bye.